Diabetes, a short guide to living better. Millions of people are diagnosed with diabetes every single year. Diabetes is a very serious and frightening disease, and it is critical for diabetics to educate themselves on the best ways to care for their health. Through proper research and education, diabetics can learn what they need to do, in order to ensure that they live long, productive lives. Birthday parties can be a nightmare for the parents of a diabetic child, but they don't have to be as long as you communicate with the host of the party. Let them know as far in the future as possible about your child's illness, and offer to send food with them so they don't have to come up with alternatives themselves. Send enough for everyone at the party and they won't feel like they're different. Diabetics need to avoid ketchup like the plague. I know it's tasty, I love it to death, but it's so full of sugar both from the tomatoes and the high fructose corn syrup that it's more of a curse than a pleasure. I like to replace it with yellow mustard as it has little to no sugar added. Don't sweat the small stuff. Being a diabetic is hard, and you're going to make mistakes. If you eat unhealthily or forget to exercise, don't beat yourself up over it because sometimes that's life. Do some deep breathing and forgive yourself for your lapse, then watch what you eat for the rest of the day and move on tomorrow. If you want a fun way to exercise, take your kids to the park. You can play a game of soccer or basketball, or just chase them around on the playground. Tennis is also fun and you can play with kids of any age. Pick something they enjoy and you'll enjoy it, too. In order to be healthy in the midst of having diabetes, it is very important to eat the right kind of food. It is good to switch to food that is high in fiber such as whole grains. These types of foods contain refined carbohydrates that help decrease the risks associated with diabetes. Even if you are not feeling any symptoms, it is important that you check your blood sugar levels every few hours. People think that because they feel fine, their sugar levels are stabilized, and this is not always true. It is the silent symptoms that could land you in the hospital. Find out if there are any public gardening areas near you where people grow their own produce. This is an excellent way for a diabetic to get some exercise by doing weeding, watering, or planting new seedlings. Often you get to keep some of what you grow as well, giving you some wonderfully fresh and organic treats to enjoy when you get home. As was stated earlier in this video, millions of new cases of diabetes are diagnosed every single year. Treating diabetes is really a matter of proper education. If diabetics are educated properly, they will know the right things to do to ensure that they live a long life. If you suffer from diabetes, then it would be a great idea to start applying the advice contained in this video. Discover how 93% reverse type 2 diabetes with this odd diet hack. Visit secretdiabeteshack.com. Learn how a dying grandpa was saved from diabetes by his grandson. Visit secretdiabeteshack.com. Breaking news. Uncover how a new root cause of diabetes that was discovered by scientists. Visit secretdiabeteshack.com to learn all of this, and more. Link in the description.